Hello and welcome everyone. My name's Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com and I'm here to do your weekly tarot pick a card. It's really simple. To get the vibe for your week, it's just a matter of picking a number between 1 and 5. Okay, first number that pops into your head, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll see what the vibe for the week is for you. Okay, have you all got your numbers? Hello, One Queen Jahira Holloway. Hello, Bezzy. I can see the people jumping on now on Facebook. So I'm actually doing this on Facebook, but recording for YouTube as well. Good morning, Janine. How are you? Yes, so things are starting to settle down in the world just a little bit. And things are starting to open up. Here in Australia, we've got extremely low numbers of the virus. Many states don't have any new confirmed cases. Thank God for that. Okay, so I can see more people jumping on here. Good morning, Kiri. Good morning, Roz. Good morning, Zara, Kerry, Carol, Boo, Bezzy, Diana, hope I pronounced that right, Kerry, Nicole, Vicky, there's a whole heap of people here now. Alright, so let's go with card number 1. Card number 1 to see what we come up with is, it's swords, and because the writing's so small I need this. Okay, 3 of swords. This is a week for planning and really trying to decide what you want to do with your life, in fact. Okay, it's just the vibe for the week, so, you know, don't go into a meltdown. But all about classifying, analysing, being logical and making some decisions, okay? So this could also be about relationships, because see, she's got a heart there on her face, okay? So there's a heart on her face, and because I'm doing 2 platforms at once, I'm going like this, moving the card around so everybody can see. Okay, so a lot of mental activity. You could be very busy organising, maybe writing lists, writing, getting your thoughts in order, in some sort of coherent order this week, okay? Because there hasn't been much order lately. There has been a lot of chaos. So that's card number 1, if you've picked card number 1. Alrighty, card number 2, let's go for that. And I'm shaking them up now. See, shaking them up. I'm shuffling them up. Well, I'm probably shaking them as well. And see what we come out with. Okay, I'm going with this card here before I turn it over. Just closing my eyes now. I see a set of, a flight of stairs. This is about taking action. So card number 1 was about thinking about things and making decisions. I'm getting psychically, this is about taking action steps. And we come up with the Page of Swords. Okay, so this is saying it's still about thinking, but this is good news, comes good news often. And you will make a decision that is the right decision for you if you've picked card number 2. So then you'll get to your action steps, okay? If you've picked card number 2, action steps are coming, all right? You'll see here up in the top corner of card number 2, there's also some birds. That's about taking the big picture view. Which basically means that don't get caught in the detail. It's really easy when you're thinking, especially if you've got a very active brain, it's really easy to overthink things and just sort of go around mulling over it. And it can make us quite anxious when we do that, and even to the point of losing sleep and anxiety, and we don't need any more anxiety, do we? All right, card number 3. Card number 3. Let's see what we come up with this week. And it's the week commencing the 4th of May. Wow, we're nearly halfway through the year. It is quite amazing, isn't it? I'm just looking for the right card. There it is. Okay, before I turn it over, let's see what I see, I get the sense of the colour aqua and blue, the ocean, subconscious, things coming up. I'm now seeing somebody eating, so it's about self-nurturance. Now, just sorry, just because you're on ISO doesn't mean that, you know, we should be eating like crazy lunatic people because, you know, we're bored or whatever reason. So just be careful of overeating or eating when you really don't need to eat, okay? And we come up with the King of Swords. Wow, all about swords. Okay, this energy, excuse me, this energy, my voice is going funny, is again about thinking. This guy can be very, very ruthless when he has to. Now, you'll see here, he's sitting on a diamond. He's sitting on a diamond, and that comes from heat and pressure over an extremely long period of time. And so he might have been through a lot, which is making him more ruthless. Okay, so there's some good things about this card. A lot of people don't like this card because that ruthless element. But the good things are that he's in control of his thoughts, and a lot of us are not. So he's sort of ahead of the game there. But the issue is that you need to run any decisions that you make through your own heart, okay? Because this is not about thinking about other people. This is purely selfish motives here. And there might be times where you need to be selfish, especially if you've been sacrificing yourself a lot. So a bit of this energy can help you. If this is not you, it could be someone around you. And, you know, if somebody's treating you in a harsh or ruthless manner, then, you know, you might have to make some decisions about that. Okay, so he's wearing blue, which is all about self-expression. So he's very good at cutting through crap. Lawyers are the sorts of people that embody this energy. Lawyers, not so much accountants, but those auditors, yes, or if they work for taxation authorities, they embody this energy. So, you know, it has a place, but you don't want to use it too often, and you want to consider other people, okay? But sometimes we need it. Okay, that's interesting because that's the number I picked. So let's see what the week brings. Alrighty, now we're looking at, we're looking at card number 4. Card number 4, and seeing what comes out. Closing my eyes now for card number 4 for the week commencing 4th of May, 2020. Okay. I'm seeing a teenage girl, and I'm seeing the back of her. I'm seeing her legs. I'm seeing her moving away, walking away from a situation. Now, there's two ways I can take this. I'm seeing the back of someone, which means that, yeah, good riddance, goodbye, I'm glad you're gone. A teenage, rebellious, troublemaker, angry, you know, never satisfied, selfish. I'm seeing the back of her. You know, somebody could be leaving your life who is like this. Now, when I say teenage girl, it doesn't mean it's your daughter necessarily or a teenage girl. It means somebody with that energy, okay? The other thing it could be is yourself, and it could be that you were rebelling because you had good reason to be angry and to rebel, okay? And that you're moving forward and you're making progress. And the card that I come up with is the 4 of Pentacles, okay? The 4 of Pentacles. All right, this indicates that there are some issues because both sides of this young lass here are mountains, okay? And mountains are usually things that we need to overcome in life. So these are our challenges. And because it's Pentacles, it can be challenges around money, okay? Challenges around money this week. But there is a way through. Even though those challenges are there, we can work really hard and overcome the challenges. So by being organised, by being active, by taking steps, okay, take active steps so that we can overcome the difficulties around our finances. You know, it means budgeting, actually writing things down. I did that when I was a teenager and also in my 20s when I was saving for a house, and I was so determined I was going to get that house that I wrote everything down and I accounted for every cent, and I did that for 3 years. And yes, I got the house. And you too can get what you want if you go about it in the right way. She's actually working there. It is actually a piece of stone, but when you look at it, it actually looks like a laptop. So it looks like she's working online. So yeah, my first thought is always she's working online. So making extra money online. So this week you might think of some ways to make extra money and places where, you know, you can cut down and that sort of thing. Okay, that's if you've picked card number 4. Now, card number 5, let's have a look at that, and I'll just shuffle these cards up again. And closing my eyes. Now, yes, I'm seeing the steps again. That means action steps, you know. There's a time for being patient and there's a time for taking action. So you get all your little ducks in a row and think about it and research things first. And then take some active steps, okay? Take some one foot in front of the other. Okay, and I'm inside a cave, which suggests a mountain. So it suggests that there is a challenge. But, you know, life, there's a lot of challenges all the time. You know, we just deal with them, basically. And I'm coming up with this card, which is the 5 of Wands, okay? So the 5 of Wands, this is about standing your ground, putting down boundaries. There could be some conflict in the air, and yeah, you might want to argue with somebody, but you don't have to. You can actually avoid an argument with this card by just saying the word no, okay? So if that's a new word that you don't normally say, just practice. And I'm quite serious. You know, some people can't say the word no. And, you know, really you want to take it back to basics. Start on a doll or a you know, toy stuffed teddy bear or something, and just practice saying no, and then you can graduate to your pets. And believe me, if you've got cats, you know that they don't take no for an answer. And you have to be really, really firm. And that's where the spray bottle can come in, and hopefully you know you only use it once or twice, and then your cat will remember what the spray bottle means. So you know, cats are particularly good to learn the meaning of the word no, and then you graduate to humans, okay? And just do it in step by step. I know people feel really guilty when they say no, but this is a time of setting boundaries if you've picked card number 5, because otherwise both people and cats are going to come in and take over your space and do exactly what they want with no regard for you whatsoever, okay? But you can overcome that. All right, so that's card number 5. 5 is alive. We've got no major arcana this week, and so these are, you know, it's likely to be a week where there's a lot of things, smaller sort of things, but as I always say, the devil is in the details. So although there might be domestic things and organisational things and stuff like that, the everyday type scenarios that come up that we need to deal with, you know, when there's enough of them, it can still be stressful. So please try and have some time out. Stay calm, okay? I know it's really hard. I felt myself in the past week being triggered a lot by some of the things on social media. So, you know, that's what they want. There's some people they've got nothing else to do, which you've got to feel sorry for them, because I've got so much to do. I can't contemplate a life like that. So just, yeah, don't fall into people's traps. basically, because they're setting traps. But yeah, it's a week where just put one foot in front of the other and you'll get there to where you want to go. Okay, thanks so much for watching. I hope this has been useful for you. And leave me a positive recommendation on Facebook. I would really appreciate that. But most importantly, have a wonderful week. If you need a psychic reading, please come to my website, absolutesoulsecrets.com. We have psychics that have been hand-chosen by me 24/7. Okay, thanks again, and bye for now.
Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website, absolutesoulsecrets.com, for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day. Thanks so much for